the allocated memory or after the allocated memory, then it could cause a crash. Very, very important. So vulnerability that allows the attacker to break into devices because they can write into the memory. So this device, now I've told you, if you have it, look at the FIREBOX. See the name here is FIREBOX and it's WATCHGUARD. Okay, so you can see it's WATCHGUARD. WATCHGUARD. So go if you are using this. So if you don't have this, you don't have a problem for now. But there are other vulnerabilities we have identified, like if you're using Cisco, if you're using a D-Link, if you're using some other routers and firewalls, so forth and the rest of them. So we are going to be providing you the solutions. Now, you know, this is holiday period. Most of these vendors, most of these manufacturers, many of them are on holiday, and response time could take up to 4 days. Normal work day, they could give you 1 to 2 working days, depending on the kind of license you operate with. But now the level of response or the time frame to respond to your support to a request would be much longer. Okay, so if you use this device that I've mentioned under the CVE-2025-14733, so there are steps you need to take to protect that infrastructure. Otherwise, the hacker would have unlimited access. The hacker will own your firewall. Okay, so if the hacker is in your firewall, the deal is done. Everything is there. Yeah, the deal is done. So it is not now going offline, removing the cable RJ45 from the device is not the solution. Yeah, it's not the solution. Exactly, because since it is exposed, of course the hacker must have mined some of your data. So there are things you need to do to be able to protect your infrastructure. Of course, you are aware that there are portals where the hacker could fetch some of these credentials. That is how it's being mined. Okay, if you don't have anyone who uses this kind of device, then in my next video, we are going to be sharing issues surrounding common devices in Nigeria. Is that okay? But for now, see you, because tomorrow is Christmas. All right, I'll be live tomorrow. Well, it's cybersecurity. We don't go to it. You can see I'm in my office. So thank you very much for joining me. I can see Pentos Warrior styled by Tife. I can see Asabo, Ebony, and the rest of them. Thank you for joining me.